Guys, quick how-to on replacing screens. When you've got these doors with the locks here, go ahead and engage the lock so you don't have to continually open and close the screen or close the storm door as you go. These storm screens, they are not going to be replaced as per customer instruction. Then go ahead and close this so you don't get any critters inside. Big pro tip, always use booties. Reusable booties are the best. You spend 20-30 bucks on them and you've got them for quite a long time. So all these screens are slightly different. These ones pop into the tracks like so, and they have these clips here. Very simple. We're going to do that with all three. Pop it into the track and then lock it just like so. Oh, sometimes these can be a little difficult. Screens can always be a little bit difficult. They are a huge learning curve on how not to damage screens. Sometimes the clip is already down, so you have to move it up so you can get the screen inside. And you can see over here, this one's not totally flush. So we're going to take it off and move it down. Make sure we place the screen right inside the lock there. Moving right along. All these screens that we put on from the outside, unlock the window, pull it with the tab here, and then lock it in place. Very easy. Sometimes water will slip back onto the track there, so simply close it. Sometimes windows are not, they're a little bit bent, not totally flush, so that's the best you can do as long as it's locked. Go ahead and lock the window as you get done. I kind of make a habit of that, locking up the windows. Close both of those. Give the track a final wipe there. Shut the window and lock. Moving along. We've got these screens here that go into these rectangular windows. They've got clips, as you can see, on just one side here. So they're going to fit into the track at the bottom. And then they're going to come up and lock right into... Sometimes they can be a little difficult. Sometimes if you have screens that they look very similar, go ahead and try popping it into the opposite window. And sometimes screens, they just have a fit that makes it so they just need to be popped right into the specific window. A lot of times you can switch screens in and out, the placement of the screens and where they go, but also a lot of times they need to be fit back into the specific window. So a lot of screens are interchangeable in that way, and some are not. As we're going through, we're just checking the windows, making sure they look good, making sure we didn't miss anything, turning off lights if you need to do that. And we have one last screen in the basement here. And this is pretty quick, popping in just a few screens. This screen, get the screen ready, you know, this is all about saving time. Get the screen ready to pop right in. This one fits right in here. Be careful of this handle, sometimes you have to move it around to fit the screen in, and then lock it, and that's flush right there. Perfect. All screens are in, windows are cleaned, clean and PhD. I am